Oh, yay, oh, yay. Silence is commanded for Justice Deborah Hembry Lambert, sitting in special session of the Kentucky Supreme Court to receive new members. Justice Lambert, I believe we're ready to proceed. Justice Lambert, are you ready to proceed?
Yes, I am. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to this happy occasion. I apologize to each of you and your families for this being a virtual swearing in, but perhaps it's very fitting that it is, since so much of your career has been this way so far. I want to congratulate you officially, though, today, and encourage you to not only celebrate in this way today, but after this, have a great time with your family and friends. And I wanted to welcome especially the grandparents who may be here virtually. Good job tackling this technology. It's not always easy for those of us who are baby boomers and beyond to adjust to this new virtual world. I've said the word virtual so many times in the last couple of years, but being an attorney is certainly an honor and a privilege anywhere in America, but we like to think that it's especially an honor in Kentucky. And despite all the funny lawyer jokes that are out there, and even those that make me laugh sometimes, we're valued for keeping honor or keeping order in society, and for our problem solving skills and protecting the rights of citizens everywhere. So I encourage you to work on that clean slate today that you start with and build upon it, a great reputation for serving your clients well and building a reputation of hard work and honor and honesty. And while you're at it, spend a little time reaching out to your community and your fellow attorneys. And let's remember that practicing law in Kentucky is pretty unique too. When you get ready to take this oath, I hope all of you are prepared to swear and aver and promise that you've never fought a duel with deadly weapons in Kentucky nor out of it, because we don't want any of that going on in our courtrooms or out of it either. We've done a pretty good job of stamping that out. And we also want to let you know that the answer at the end of the oath when it's administered is "I do." That may be some future practice for you, or a good reminder or a bad one, whichever the case may be, of that little phrase in your life. So that's going to be your answer at the end of your oath.
Justice Lambert, I just wanted to let you know that the most pervasive law out there is Murphy's Law, and there is a fire alarm going off in the Capitol right now. So if you all hear that, that's what's happening in the background. So beg pardon on that, but I believe that we are now ready for special motions. If you are ready to receive those.
I am ready.
Okay, is everybody seeing the screen that says new lawyer ceremony on it? Very good. All right, our first introduction this morning is from Professor Allison Connolly.
Good morning, Your Honor. I, Professor Allison Connolly, am honored to proudly move for the admission of a man of intelligence, compassion, and integrity. my former student and close friend, Jonas Bastian, to be licensed and admitted to the practice of law in all courts of the Commonwealth of Kentucky. He has complied with all the requirements to be so admitted and will become not merely a competent attorney, but an excellent one.
Thank you, Professor Conley. We will grant your motion happily.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Our next motion is from Martin Hatfield.
Am I unmuted?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, great. Thank you. I apologize for the backdrop of a car. I'm on the road between Frankfort and Somerset, having just left Frankfort a little while ago. And good afternoon, Justice Lambert.
Good afternoon.
Good seeing you. And I would, for the same reasons previously mentioned, make the same motion with regard to Shelby Harville, with regard to her being admitted to practice law in the Commonwealth of Kentucky and all districts and circuits contained therein. And just take a moment to make a few personal comments. I've known Shelby and her family for a long time. She is my youngest daughter's best friend, and she has been in our household a lot. And her integrity is beyond reproach, I would submit. And she worked for me in the office one summer, so I got to know her professional aptitude for this profession. And it's a 10. She does excellent work. And this is her asking me to do this is one of the greatest privileges of my 35 plus years of practicing law. So that all being said, Justice Lambert, I would move for the admission of Shelby Harville to practice law in the Commonwealth of Kentucky.
Thank you, Mr. Hatfield. I will grant your motion as well.
At this time, I believe we're ready for Mr. Meyer.
Good afternoon, Justice Lambert. Good to see you via Zoom,
Yes.
as well as to see all these other bright, shining faces that provide a lot of inspiration. To me, as an old gray-haired attorney, I know the youth and enthusiasm that these new attorneys will bring to the bar are those that will sustain us into the future. So may it please the court, Justice Lambert and honored guests, as mentioned, I'm J.D. Meyer, and I'm president of the Kentucky Bar Association. And as president, it's my duty and honor to move the court that these individuals who appear before you today be admitted to the office of attorney and counselor at law and be allowed to appear as such before all courts in the Commonwealth of Kentucky. In support of this motion, I represent that all individuals have successfully completed their academic training. They have been found to be of good moral character by the Character and Fitness Committee, and they have successfully completed examination by the Kentucky Board of Bar Examiners. They have paid all dues and other requirements for admission into the Bar Association. These individuals are well qualified to assume their office as attorney at law and become members of the Kentucky Bar Association and officers of the Supreme Court. And at this time, I will read the names of those individuals. Mackenzie Ray Horn. Christopher Bryant Redmond. Traver Aiden Stonesifer. And Lewis Stephen Strack. Justice Lambert, those are the attorneys that at this time I request and move the court admit as attorneys in the Commonwealth of Kentucky.
Mr. Meyer, if I may ask you to supplement your motion, we had a late addition to this session, which is Mr. Charles Redmond.
Charles Bryant Redmond?
That's correct.
Okay, I read his name, yes.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
That's
A
okay.
little distracted by the,
Fire alarm is going off in your ear. So yes, Mr. Redmond was part of the list. If I did admit him, he is,
thank
add
you.
him to the list as well.
Beg pardon. All right.
Thank you, President Meyer. Your motion is granted. Ladies and gentlemen, are you prepared to take the oath as new attorneys to the Kentucky Bar Association? And if so, would you raise your right hands? Do you solemnly swear that you will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of this Commonwealth, be faithful and true to the Commonwealth of Kentucky, so long as you continue a citizen thereof, and that you will faithfully execute to the best of your ability the office of attorney at law according to law? And do you further solemnly swear that since the adoption of the present Constitution, you, being a citizen of this state, have not fought a duel with deadly weapons within the state or out of it, nor have you sent or accepted a challenge to fight such a duel with deadly weapons, or have you acted as a second in carrying a challenge, nor aided or assisted any person thus offending, so help you God?
I do.
Congratulations. Oh, happy day. I'm so excited for each of you and look forward to seeing each of you. Excuse me. I regret that we aren't in the Capitol for you and your families. If you haven't been able to see the beautiful state capitol, to see that, but I encourage you to come see the Capitol. Don't be strangers to practicing law there. And remember, you have just sworn an oath also to uphold the state constitution. Don't forget the state constitution in your practice of law. And remember that when you're pleading the cause and defending the causes of your clients. Congratulations.
All right. Justice Lambert, I'd just like to add to that my congratulations as well, and to extend out to all of you all the open invitation, not only to visit the Capitol, but to reach out to the Office of the Supreme Court Clerk if you need any assistance. That is what we are here for, to support you, along with the KBA, in your practice of law. So I wish you all the best. And with that, Justice Lambert, I believe we have no further business. And if you're ready, I believe we're ready to adjourn. All right. Thanks so much.